Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Albania or Iberia in Europa Universalis IV. Thank you, France, for calling me into a war which isolates one of my coalition member, ally, rival peoples. We're going to get our troops just sort of positioned here on this border, and then we will divide them up and create probably, based on the force limit, I'm thinking like 20 to 30 stacks. Probably 30 stacks with 10 cannons. This is their ideal at forts. Most of his forts are, well, his border forts are level 4. He's got a couple inland ones that are level 2. His capital fort's level 2. Yeah, all of his border forts are up to level 4. He's doing pretty well with income. He is on Tech 16. We are on Tech 16. He has defensive ideas. One offensive idea. He's going to have quite a bit of morale. I think the last time we were at war, he had a morale advantage on us. So I want to kill that navy for sure. So we need to get up to Gores right away. So what we'll do, we have 21 transports, it's Marsh. I'm going to go ahead and put a leader in charge, that guy. And we're going to have him just go and we're going to kill the navy. That way I can free up my navy to do other things. Actually, let's put the combat guy there because I don't want to. I want to get the siege guy working on Agram. So it's a level 4 fort, which means it's not just 10 artillery that we need. It's going to be. Let's see, how's the math work again? Level. Let's just get started on it. I can't remember. I think we're going to need 15 cannons, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 15 artillery. So we've got 3 so far. That takes us to 12. We'll grab 3 more from here. Never mind, he's going to come fight me. And I've got my weaker general against his 4-2 general. But I got more troops here than he does, so we'll just reinforce into it. It's going to be painful, but we also rolled pretty well. Yeah, we've come a long way since the last time you fought us, Austria. You loser. Yeah, run back to Wien. Get out of here. Get out of here. Make like a tree. And leave. It's a bad joke. It's true, though. Alright, so we're going to leave behind the general with 15 artillery. We'll leave behind probably 8 full strength. I did this backwards, didn't I? No, we want on this side's what we want to stay here. We'll take the damaged guys. See what we're left with that's at full strength. 5 cav, that's probably plenty. So we need at least 10 infantry. So we leave behind the front line is very nice and strong. The back line can just reinforce back to here. In 30 days, roughly, 38 days, we'll force our navy out and annihilate it with our 8 heavies, 52 light ships. Our disaster is working its way up again. Nice wall breach on the very first tick. Naples has joined the coalition. Fantastic. More prestige or more dip? Well, we don't really need the dip. Well, we kind of do. I mean, we're going to get plenty of prestige in this war. Let's just take the dip. Come to me, my pretties. And then from there, we can actually park this army in the mountains if we wanted to. Supply is 23. I mean, even if he throws a 40 stack at it, a 19 stack in the mountains is going to do some damn damage. Alright, let's work on Laika now. We're doing fantastic on manpower, so I'm not going to really worry too much about trying to, like, min-max my attrition. But at the same time, when possible, we don't want to be sieging with 20,000 troops when 1,000 can do it, but it's okay. I mean, it's not a lot of men. Besides, we have to give the women in our country a reason to breed. Right? Is that how that works? Is that why women have babies? Is it because of war and like men? What? Let's just stop talking. Alright, we are apparently now going to have to move on Ferrara, which is going to be a little bit slower. But I'm not going to give up on beating up that navy. So do we have 15 more cannons available? Probably not. So let's just take like the value cannon with some infantry. We're going to need, what, probably the same number of troops? 12,000 troops. So we'll take a cannon and we'll call it 12 infantry. Just to make sure that it stays above if it has a bad thing, a bad event. Also, once these guys are done, I think we'll go pick up the troops from Africa, ferry them up to Roma, and then have them march up here to be defensive on Ferrara. This is what you wanted me to do, right, France? What the hell happened to you? Where's your army? Okay, it's over there. Okay, well, he's going for the war goal. He's looking fine. I don't think you need 50,000 troops there, though, just so you know. I mean, you could just maybe do, like, 9,000 and then go smash that instead of letting him smash yours. I mean, it's just an idea. Oh, why am I having them do a naval invasion instead of just landing and then marching? Whoops. I don't believe there's any navy out there to contest us at this point. And Brittany's going to probably want to surrender soon. Hopefully I end up with my claim before this war ends, and then France can give me Crane. What's my participation at? 75%. You better damn well... How did he call me in? Is there an easy way to, like, tell? Did he call me in on favors, or did he call me in on territorial promise? Does it even work that way for the AI? Alright, so we have room for another 23,000 troops. We're making positive income. We're looting the hell out of Laika. We're about to take our first fort here. We've had a disease outbreak in the mountains. That's rather unfortunate. Let's get the transports back over here. Let's get you in position to reinforce. We've cored everything. The rival of a rival make Russia like us. Naval race versus the Ottomans have over 108 ships. That's not going to happen. Conquer Messina. Yeah, I want to do that. But Spain is allied to annoying people. But right now, we can't be at war with Austria because we're already at war with Austria. So it would be Venice, Tunis, Savoy, Naples, Portugal, Russia. And France, of course, wouldn't join. We could bribe... Looks like we can bribe England to join the war. England would provide some support. I think we're going to need to use them in the next one, but yeah, I don't think we do that. I think we just do the rival of a rival. We try to improve relations with Russia. Okay, so from here, to get to Vienne, we need to take Carton or Chomedy. Chomedy's obsolete to us. Let's just go march on that. We'll park an army. We'll use this zone of control as the entry point so that we can reinforce the two instead of going here, which would probably end up using this zone of control. Of course, if you're in multiple zones of control, I still don't quite fully understand how to know what to expect, so I'm just being cautious. I would rather take it easy. Funge has just declared war. Status quo. That's a horrible siege outcome. Do you really want to do this? Is this what we're doing? Where's my actual combat leader? This guy really shouldn't be up here, should he? What kind of progress do you have? 2 siege progress so far? You know, I only moved you into the mountains to deal with that. Why don't we just stack wipe that thing? You can be there by the 11th. You can be there by the 3rd. I think he's going to commit to this fight, and it's going to be horrible for him. So for 2 days, we fight without a leader, but then it becomes 60 on, like, I mean, he rolled really well, but I just rolled a 9 too, so ha! Man, I'm rolling well today. Like, uncharacteristically well. We just get routed in the center, unfortunately. Now we're rolling 1s. I should talk about how well I'm rolling, because then I'll just start rolling like crap. And that actually is a surprisingly close fight. Wow, what the hell? Man, this is a slog fest right here. We won, but that was bad for both of us, honestly. Right, I think we need to have our better general present next time. We need to reinforce 20,000 troops from that. I'm going to need to probably siege down Crane. Austria is a secondary participant. If I don't siege that down, France can't give it to me. So even though this army needs to recover, let's have it siege down Crane and then move back to Istria. This fort being obsolete makes it quite quick. Damn you and your Austrian defensiveness. Why are you so defensive, huh? Stupid luck. Stupid defensive mentality. I would definitely like to fight that army. We now have our claim on Crane. Wonderful. So if we're going to go for this fort, we'll need 15 artillery. This is our actual combat guy, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait until he gets there on the 13th. Ah, shoot. No, can't do it because of the fort. Nope, need to take my time. Just gotta take it easy. Again, it would be nice if we could get our navy back to protecting trade. We could actually take tech. Veen, move on, Veen, go. His obsolete capital. You know, I don't know about you, but I think that maybe it'd be a good idea to upgrade your capital fort. We're going to advance all the artillery up here, and we're going to try to take this fort here in the mountains as well. And hopefully that gives us a nice defensive corridor that he won't be able to cross. And then we can just go to town on the rest of his holdings. We will take the free stability, actually. Level 3 stability is pretty good. We've won the Siege of Ferrara. Excellent. Navy's finally going down. I don't think his navy really has too many places to retreat to. Gores, maybe. He can retreat there again. I will sink that navy. And Austria will be pieced out. Depending on whether France gives me land, I might end up taking this idea. It is time to start doing that, but I do want to get administrative technology as soon as possible. And we've only managed to kill a navy, a boat, but when Gores falls here, Sweden has rivaled France, okay. Seems fine. Can move 20k troops into Südtirol. Tyrol used to be worth a lot more back before they made the change to development. Now it's okay, it's not as good. Alright, come on, sink the navy for real this time. How dare you try to build boats? In my water. It's mine. You have nowhere to run. And we've taken your capital. I'm trying to get the two navies split up. The one that needs to repair. Probably should have manually put it in a port before we had the month tick, but the non-navy combat, whatever. That other navy is gonna go just get mothballed now. We don't need them anymore. Rather annoying attrition we're suffering over here, but we're working on level 4 forts, so it's important that we are aggressive with it. Austria's enthusiasm should very obviously be low. I have 2 claims. I'm not sure if France is going to give me territory. Honestly, I don't really... Ooh, Dutch separatists. Ooh, Austria's fighting against 20k Dutch separatists. They're winning. But they're, yeah. Well, from here, I get to full occupy Austria. This is going to be bad for him. And I think we will move 20k troops into these mountains. And if it's going to be 20k, it's going to be all of the cannons plus... Yeah. That only gives us 2 siege bonus. It's alright. 2 is better than 1. It's also better than 0. Oh, my enemies are all dying. It's fantastic. My 2 arch nemesis, Austria and the Ottoman. I didn't even get a bonus for joining a war where my rival is on their side. Yeah, no. Aachen just got forced out. Look at that. Lucky breach over here with our weak little army. Our leaderless little excursion. I don't even feel like I really need to have more troops over here. I mean, I think he's really starting to run low on men. Alright, conquer Messina. Again, it is tempting. I think we should try to build a lot more heavies so that the next time we do go to war with the Ottomans, we can actually kill their navy. I have spent like 30,000 manpower on this war, so it's not been completely free. We got the capital! Where are you going? Getting really high on military points. 49% chance to take this fort, and then we've just got 2 more forts over here to even consider. It's a shame that I'm not the war leader. I think we do want to, if at all possible, reinforce this fight. you know, Südtirol is an important feature, but it's not that important. Alright, so that siege guy just became available. You'll be gone by the 28th. You will be engaged on the 22nd. So yeah, we've got to use the weaker general. And we need to get you started over there. Nice 9. Followed by 0. Followed by a 9? 9? No, this is an 8. It's pretty good. See, it's not a good fight. But, oh, and there's a 24 stack. Alright, we're going to shatter away. Congratulations, Austria, you won a battle. I'll give you that. But I have almost your entire country occupied. And the Netherlands revolt is doing well. Generous terms, interest per annum goes down. Cool. Merchant's doing poorly has just expired. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I think that even if France does give me this land, it's not going to cause that much decor, so I think we will take our idea. No, let's not yet. Let's just go away. I don't want to do it yet, because we might end up needing this development efficiency and administrative efficiency. Alright, nobility and the clergy lose loyalty. Our advisors are cheaper, and the burghers gain influence. For 20 years. They're already at 71%. Lose a whole bunch of bad stuff. I don't think there's any easy way for me to lower his loyalty right now. And it's going to be a long time until his loyalty comes back. Sorry, his influence comes down. But I could revoke some of his land. The problem is letting him go up by that much. Thinking about just doing these for the sake of having them. I think I'd rather gain the loyalty and not deal with another one. 80 goes down to 65, 69 goes down to like 54, which is less than 60. I don't care about the secondary effect of clergy though. No, I think maybe we do this. Yeah, we'll do that, and then actually we will just revoke one of his provinces if I have to. Yeah, the clergy we don't have to worry about their rebellion anymore, but we can balance it. We've been balancing. Oh crap, we've been balancing one for a while, so it's not a big deal. Let's try hiring another general. 322 is not that great. It's got one more maneuver. It's just all over the place with these generals. None of them are good enough. There goes 200 admin points. Sorry, 200 military points. Alright, well, it's really late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you soon.